So there are times where just before I fall asleep, or actually not even before I fall asleep, so whenever I'm about to sleep, I take pills. Pills to make me sleep, because I can't. My anxiety always kicks in whenever I need to sleep, to the point where I fear sleeping. I feel like whenever I need to sleep, chances are I might not wake up again. What are the chances that I might not wake up again? What happens then is that and there's times whereas just before I take my sleeping tablets, I would pour a whole lot of them onto my hand and ask myself, what would happen if I drank all of these pills tonight? What would happen then? What would happen the day after? Who will notice what just happened to me? I have those thoughts every time. Every time I take my pills, I have the thought whereas I ask myself, what would happen if I took, maybe today I took 2, or I took 3, or maybe I took 5 or 10. Would I sleep for the whole, how long would I sleep? Would I sleep the whole of the following day, the day after that? When will I wake up? And even if I do, will people miss me? There's a lot of things that go through my mind each and every day. Each and every day I wake up, there's a lot that goes into my mind. There's a lot of thoughts that pass through my mind. Sometimes I feel like not doing anything. Just laying in bed and not do anything, and not talk to anyone, and not say anything to anyone. Just lay there in bed and do nothing. But I know for a fact, people will be like, but then you can't lay in bed the whole day and just do nothing. That is not okay. That is wrong. Apologies if there's sound. There's other people talking. I'm outside recording this, so yeah, excuse me. So yeah, at times I wonder and I ask myself all these questions. I have all these questions in mind, and there's no one to answer me but myself. And yet again, I am scared to talk to people who are close to me, because I fear judgment of what they would think my headspace is at, where my headspace is at. What am I thinking of? Am I thinking of killing myself? Am I thinking of ending everything? Which is not the reason. I've just, I mean, at times I just, especially when with regards to taking all the pills, I'm like, what would happen if I just took all of them? Would I sleep longer than usual? Would I wake up? When would I wake up? Would I wake up fine? Would I wake up okay? Will I wake up less tired than I always do whenever I sleep, whenever I wake up on a day-to-day basis? What happens if I don't take my pills? Would I be able to sleep? I know I've been encouraged a lot by a lot of people to not take my pills at night, not take sleeping tablets. But the thing is, they do not know how hard it is for me to sleep. They don't know that whenever I need to sleep, I ask myself a lot of questions. Sometimes to the point where I even fear sleeping. So then what happens then? Should I stop taking my pills? Should I carry on taking my pills? There's just a lot of questions that circulate in my head with regards to sleep. And then there's that one question: what happens if I die whilst I'm asleep? Would anyone notice? Would anyone know? And even if I'm dead, who will be there? Who will be there at my funeral? And does everyone who's going to be there, are they still going to remember me? Are they still going to understand? Are they going to understand where my headspace was at that time, or whatever that may be? Will they have questions of why I did what I did, or why it had to be me, or what my headspace was at? There's a lot of questions, not many answers. I know I'm just rambling and I'm just talking at the moment, but it's just everything. Like there's a lot that I would want to talk about, but then I don't know where to start or how to start, but then I'll just go along as it comes. There's another thing that bothers me. Well, not necessarily bothers me, but it's always been there. The people who I call my friends, or who I called my friends, are they really my friends? Some of them have never been there for me, like hardly been there for me. Some of them are friends by name, by the title, not necessarily friends, or not necessarily people who you would call as friends. I don't really care about how you're doing, or if you're well, or if you're fine. I'll probably just contact you because they're in need of something, and they know that you might be able to help them out with regards to that. But whether your health is good, whether you're good health-wise, they don't care. As long as they got what they wanted, life goes on. No one cares. There was one person who cared, who really cared, well, there's a lot of people who cared, but there's just that one person who was there for me, and who I hurt, and I'll do anything to regain her, like the friendship that we had back. But then I know now I can't, because what I did to her was hurtful. I didn't think it was hurtful. I thought it was just me trying to show that I care about her, but she felt like I was thinking more about myself and not necessarily about what she wanted or what she needed. So yeah, but then that we'll address that some other day. This is just one of many videos that will take place. And no, I'm not gonna kill myself or commit suicide or whatever. Like, this is just me rambling to myself, about myself, and yeah, would like everyone else to know what is on my mind. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, it's not the last. Thank you.